Yeah, that's it.
Those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call.
In gay happy meetings, happy meetings. He's not talking about sodomites. This is the song. And there's other songs also where I heard the word gay, and I was like, and that's before all this gay shit came out. You know, that's in the old school. Because I'm gonna give you an example of a fact, right? Back in the days, I used to watch Resident Evil. I remember this. This is one of my favorite. I don't like horror movies, and that's the crazy part of it. I'm not into horror movies, man. I don't watch that devil shit, man. I don't do that. But this movie was dope. I know the game, and I don't play the game because the game is spooky. I don't watch that shit. I don't play that shit. Why would I pay you for me to startle me? Get the hell out of here, man. I don't do that. So I never played this stupid game. Actually, I did play this one. It's not horror, by the way. Not this one, the VR. I don't do that dumb shit. Just the normal one in PlayStation 4, man. Or was it 3? I don't know anymore. I think it was 4. I think it was PlayStation 3? Resident Evil 4? Yeah, it was 4. It was on Play. Yeah, wow, it's a long time ago. Okay, this one. Yeah, this one. PlayStation 3. That was a long time ago, man. It's a very long time ago. 2011? Yeah, damn. That was a long time ago. Anyway, so yeah, I played this, but it wasn't spooky. It was no horror shit. The other ones were. I don't play that shit, man. And I don't like shooting games in the first place. I don't know. It was somebody that put me on it, so I was like, okay, let me see. And then I liked it. But my point is that I watched this movie. The movie. I'm not talking about the game. The movie. I love this movie. Movies, actually. It's so many of them. It's like 6 of them. Is a new one coming out? Okay, I didn't see that one. But yeah, my point of talking about this is that it was a woman. She had all this power, superpowers and stuff like that. I hated not 1 second of any of these movies because the caucus didn't alter my mind yet. Well, he didn't like alter, but he didn't irritate my mind, I should say that. He didn't make me have something against women in movies. I didn't have that. So when I realized, it's like, hey, wait a minute. This filthy ape from the caves, he's setting me up against these women. Normally, well, if, like, let me, look, fuck these bitches, by the way. So loose from that. But this, I didn't hate it. And the newer movies started to come out where he deliberately made the woman the enemy of the man in sight. They was saying dumb shit on TV. I'm like, what the fuck you say that for? This don't make no sense. Who wrote this script? A cave monkey. And sometimes, well, now I know, but in the beginning I didn't know. But later on, I started to find out, like, oh, it was lesbians writing the script. And then you had other, of course, sodomites, males, Gomorrite females. And then I found, oh, they was writing the script. And they did it in a few games, too. Because I saw the things changing, like, huh? Why is he acting like that? Like, that make no damn sense. And then, I forgot which game it was. Boy, I didn't play these things for a long time. It was a game. I think it was God of War. I don't know anymore. You know what? I don't know if it's this game. I don't think so. I just had something in my head. It was wrong. But they altered a game, and I saw it. I played that thing. In the beginning was dope, like real manly and shit, fighting. You know, goddamn shooting game, boy. Some real fighting shit, right? Dope. Super powers and swords and all that type of stuff, right? You got other magicians. I ain't worried about that. I got the sword. And then I played the game, and I said, huh? That thing is weird now. I don't know. It's kind of gay, like weak bitch shit. And I don't know, man. They changed something. Now I know it's like, oh, they went into the game and then they altered the game and stuff like that. It's like, oh, that's what. And then they make you hate women. But if you're smart enough, you find out like, hey, wait a minute, this, well, not smart enough. It's actually a stupid word. Because I felt kind of for it. Kind of. Because it was irritating. But once you figure out, like, they didn't write the script. It's just the woman. And the other guys are just men. They're just playing a role. you know. That's when he starts smarting up like, hey, wait a minute, this devil. He got me. He got me. But he didn't really get me. I still want to keep my honor like that. He didn't really get me. He irritated me because I didn't want to see these movies. Because I saw the women like, that makes like some feminist, some vagabond bitch shit. Like, hey, it's some gay shit. What y'all motherfuckers doing? No, I don't want to see that, man. I remember, I don't want to talk about all these movies, but in the beginning, the movie didn't have some gay ass scenes, and all of a sudden you see two girls, lesbians, kissing. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? That's not normal. That's not in the game. What are you doing? They changing it, and then they make you hate the shit. But then I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna just watch the old things and just keep it with the old. But yeah, now even the new movies, I might look at it. I know that I wouldn't be looking at it, but my point to show you is that this movie, until this day, it has no feminism in it. It has no I'm better than a man in it. That's why I like the movie, because with the female role with superpowers, it don't matter. She could she could beat up guys. I don't give a shit about that, man. It's just a movie. But when they do it in the mindset of feminism, then I don't want to watch it because it's stupid, because it's against me. And I also know that when the feminisms are fighting, they're not fighting black men. It's the black feminism I want to chop their fucking head off. The white girls, they're not fighting me. They're fighting their men. The black females, they've been fighting us since the 70s. So now when the white woman is getting into the feminism stuff, I remember the reason why I hate them too is because Birth of a Nation. This is when I hated them. This is when I started to hate them. 2016. This is the movie that made me hate them. How black women are represented in movies, in the film, because the black females were angry that the black women were just basically rape victims over them. But that's the fucking truth. There were no superwoman in slavery. There wasn't. They're lying to you. They're fucking lying to you. Yeah? And then they get gassed up. And then they cause this movie not to be really made commercially, like everybody, you know, that should get it and stuff like that. You know, they're sponsoring Black Panther because it's some fantasy shit. You know, I don't hate it, but it's still bullshit. This movie should have been pushed, but they was fighting against it. Boy, I was fucking furious, boy. Since that day, I'm like, fuck these bitches. 2006, this movie got me. Because I saw black females fighting against the movie. I'm like, what? These bitches is fighting against it. Hey, this makes no sense. And why were they fighting? Because they felt like the women were not represented with strong black woman roles. Because the guy that wrote the movie, Nat Turner, he wrote scripts for the black women to follow, and they hated it. I thought to myself, do these females think that they were super women and like strong black women in slavery? They really, boy, they would get fucked and love it too, because they were trying to get away from the pain. Like in Suriname, for example, America, all of South America and stuff like that. They was trying to get away from the pain, so they was mixing, trying to make light-skinned kids and shit like that, get the hair out of there, trying to make the wavy hair even straight. That's what they was focusing on. Meanwhile, the Dutch white women, and even the Scottish, I'm not making this up, this is reality, Scottish and black women, Scottish and Dutch white women came to the Netherlands, to Suriname, to be with the men. They went into slavery with them. Should I repeat it again? The so-called black women, they're trying to get away. Like the movie 12 Years a Slave. You can see that in that movie. She said, all I have to do is please him, and I haven't got my back whooped for a long time. All I need to do is please him to get away from the pain, basically. But what do the white women do? They actually went into slavery with the black man. That's some type of undying love for you there, right there. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it better, but I'll just say this. They was trying to escape from the pain, and the white women was trying to get up in the pain. But she didn't give a shit about that. They came in and they wanted to be with that so-called black man, so they stayed with him until death do them part. Same thing in America with Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson's wives, white wives actually, what happened to them? One killed herself, the other left because he was having sex with other women. They divorced. This one didn't, you know, she found out like this guy has too much women. I can't stand for it. Fuck it. I want you and me alone, and that's it. She killed herself because she was bullied into suicide. And then here, this one, she stayed with him until death did her part. And you know what the funny part is? What I think it's funny? This one knew that it was going to be hell upon her. She knew that. She still took that risk. And then the backlash came and she couldn't handle it, so she just went out, right? And then this one, she saw what happened to the first. It's not like she's stupid, right? And it was like a fucking year, not even that long. And then this one came and she saw everything that happened to her, all the bullying and all that there, and she still came. So she came into suffering, man. She inherited sufferings, right? And then she was like, oh shit, he ain't loyal, so-called, whatever. And then this one, after this one left, so she had got examples from this one. She got examples from this one, like he's not gonna stay with you forever. Like he's gonna stay with you, but he's gonna pop them other white chicks too. And she still came. That's devotion, right? That's dedication. That is dedication. She got 90 years old, man. She need to get a prize or something like that in the kingdom. Here you go. For all the suffering you've been through, you put yourself through. You could have been right there next to the Caucasus king upon the planet Earth right now. At that time they were, you know, whatever. You could have been right there eating, sipping pina colada and all that there little sweet stuff and stuff like that. But you chose to go to war. You chose war. You know, you just woke up and chose violence in your life, and they gave it to you. She didn't give a fuck about all the bullying, man. She was strong. This is a real strong black woman, like that little girl. Black woman, little girl. This little girl. Yeah.
You have not influenced me. I am my own person. I am a strong black woman.
The zooming in that she did herself. She came close to the camera. I can't stop laughing. This thing is still funny. You know how old this is? It's a few years. I don't know actually exactly how old it is, but explicitly I wanted to say how old it is. But it's old. And it's still funny. I know this thing for years, man. It's still funny. That's how much funny I found it. I have no problem with this whatsoever. You know why? Because the white woman they're raising her most likely doesn't have the husband in the house, which is a good thing. Because that's what they did to us. Then our women started to teach us love for the Caucasus, especially the daughters. You need to look like them. You need to hate your hair. You need to straighten it out. That's the perfect. That's the model. Without even saying it, they're saying it. Some of them actually say it with their snout, but others they just show it. And so-called black women, they can't agree on shit, but they anonymously, strangers amongst each other, they unanimously they all agreed to have straight hair. They put their hand on fire. They agree on that. Other than that, they ain't agreeing on shit. They all agree on having straight hair though. I bet your ass. But yeah, this is a strong black woman. I have no problem with this whatsoever. I even like it. I laugh at it. Not at. I mean, laugh because of it, I should say then. I don't know this one. Yeah, don't know that one. She probably also want to go viral. Because this is how women are. They teach their kids certain things, man. You be looking at that. Why would you teach them that? Well, it's a woman. It doesn't understand what the fuck is going on. It just has fun. You know, she's having pleasure. She saw the virality of this one. I think. I don't know. I think. Because this is not the only one. This is the first one I saw. But I see others. I have seen they teaching their daughters these things. I see it. And if you think it's far-fetched, well, the black females, they be teaching their daughters how to twerk. I saw diaper girls, man. Babies in diapers. Barely can walk. You know how they stumble when they walk? Yeah, I saw them twerking. I clicked the shit away. But, yeah, I clicked on it like, what the fuck is this? And then I saw it. I'm like, oh, bring that shit away, man. Because I seen enough. But the diaper one is the one that stuck in my head. I saw others where they, 4 or 5 year old girls, 3, something like that. But I saw a fucking toddler, man. Couldn't even stand, couldn't even walk good, wobbling. I saw the child twerking, man. I wanted to do the, math in the Micah 7 and 10 upon that woman, man. But hey, it's just madness, man. Now, but if you do stuff like that, you gotta kill everybody. Because it's not one of them. There's a lot of them. So the so-called black women are gearing them up to where they don't know their enemy. They're gearing up the children to don't know their enemy, and the daughters to look like their enemy, and that's what they're doing right now here. But if in all just observation wise, the Jake men, they don't see this as an enemy. The Jake people don't see the Caucasus people, the Edomites. They don't see them as their enemy. They know about them. But look at that guy Noland. He died, right? Well, his mama didn't teach him. If his mother taught him, because she's most likely the one that has him around for the majority of his life. If she taught him, he wouldn't have all these Caucasus friends. Did you see that picture? It was like more than 50 to 60 to 70 Caucasus people. I looked all the motherfuckers, man. None of them was another race. Not even a so-called Hispanic or something like that. Or maybe it was. It looked like a Caucasus. I don't know. But on sight, I saw Caucasus people, boy. And I saw him standing in the middle. It's like, what the fuck you doing over there, boy? You in the midst of cave monkeys. They're savages, boy. What are you doing there? Yeah, okay, cool. Whatever. It's not my motherfucking problem. It's yours. Like, I'm gonna cry for you or something? No, nigga. But anyway, our people don't see this as I don't even see this as enemy. Whatever. It's a girl, so it's not really a big deal. Yeah, but anyway, let me go on. So, but I do know them racist ones. Oh boy, Psalms 137, verse 7 until 9. That's the ones I wanna do that. But this one, I don't have that in me. I don't think so. It's not. It doesn't anger me. I know the ones that do anger me. East Europe and stuff like that. The Ishmaelites, don't forget them. Cushites, all of them that teach their kids to be against us. I'm even looking at them West Africans, because some of them be teaching them kids too. I remember that. I grew up with people like that. And then later on, not just one, I'm telling you. Later on, when they grew older, they told me like, hey, my mother used to always tell me not to hang around with you because you're a slave descendant. Yeah, I know that shit, man. So, I know. So, I'll be looking at these fuckers too, like, just because we're Israelites doesn't mean I need to like you. I bet your ass for sure. Don't think that about me. Oh, he's an Israelite. Oh, yeah? So what? Well, this is an Israelite too. Oh, she's an Israelite though. What? Boy, you better sit back, boy. Get out the way. Don't get in the way. I forget that power. Don't get out the way. I'm gonna warn you one time. I'll warn you now, because if I have that power, I'm not gonna tell you to get out the way. I'm gonna go through you. Why? Because I see my enemy, and you gon' hold their hand. Hold their hand, nigga. Hold their motherfucking hand. They darker than you. Hold their hand. So I can see the contrast difference. I'm gonna see one. That's what I'm gonna do. Both of you gonna die. But that's if I get that power. If I don't, you lucky. That's all I gotta say, man. You lucky. Anyway, Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21. Thy people shall be righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified, Yahweh. A little one shall become 1,000, and a small one a strong nation. I, the Lord, will hasten it in his time. What does that mean? Children. We're going to have children in the kingdom. So, again, when it speaks about the resurrection here, that in the resurrection we don't have marriage. We are not given into marriage, and we are like the angels. It's talking about in the spiritual realm in 2 Corinthians 5. And the other one, the resurrection in John chapter 6, is talking about when we are resurrected here upon the planet Earth in the last days. And these will have intercourse, sex I should say, because intercourse is after sex. Sex is to cut, right? So they're going to have sex. And the women are going to be virgins, by the way. Women are going to be virgins. So if she's a whore right now, a harlot, and then when she gets that new body in the kingdom, she's going to be a virgin because she's going to have a new body. It's self-explanatory. Her fleecia, I don't know how you call it in the Heim, something with Heim. Like that layer that solidifies her as a virgin. That thing? I don't know what you call it, man. Heim or something like that. Heimdale. Heim and Heim or something like that. Really? Something. That thing will be uncut. So she's going to be a virgin again. How about that? A grown-ass woman. She's going to have a grown body, by the way. She's going to be a woman. Because her soul is going to be transferred into that new body. And therefore, we're going to have new bodies. They're going to have new bodies. And that's it. We're going to be immortal. Yeah? We're going to be super women and super men. You know, black woman is going to be this. Supergirl. Oh yeah, there's also a series of Supergirl. Yeah, I watched that too. But then, in a season, I forgot which one it was, man. Then the sister became a lesbian. And she was also manly as shit. This one. Look, she's just an actress, man. They started to dress. I didn't watch the fucking. I stopped. I'll get the fuck out of here. I'm not watching that goddamn shit. You see what they did? I was just watching this for the fun of it. You know, because I like this. I learned stuff from here too. I learned that the caucus is using this here. Supergirl's. I made a video about it too. Death prison. So, where is it? No, not death prison. Then. This one, the prison, right? Look, and in the cartoons, in the series, not cartoon. In the series, they say it's also in the cartoon, but in the series, they say that criminals are housed here, only criminals. So what did that teach me? It taught me that our heroes are their enemies, and their heroes are our enemies, like Columbus. It's their hero, but it's our enemy. You see what I'm saying? So the angels are their enemies, but they're the criminals. Remember that they got kicked out of England, and then they went to America, and then they went to Australia. All of them are fucking criminals. Their DNA is ridden with criminality. They're the definition of crimson. Red. They're the definition of criminals. Where the word criminal come from, crimson. So, but yeah. But this shows you that we are their enemy. We are their criminals. We are where they lock up criminals. This is a jail where criminals are locked up and stuff like that. But this is what they do, you know. So I learned that there, and I saw this. I was like, hey, that's a wheel within the wheel. That's the biblical. That's where the angels are in. Yeah, but not in their world. In their world, this is where the evil, monsters, murderers, crazy, lunatic, nutcase, delusional criminals, devils, right, fell. So just stuff, just aliens and creatures that are very evil. That's where they lock them up here. But yeah, that's what I learned from this one. You know, you learn stuff just watching stuff. But again, they bugged me out because in the beginning she was just a woman. She was just a normal woman. And then they changed her into this. I'm like, okay, who wrote this shit? Nah, I'm not watching this shit, boy. And then I stopped because she became manly, but she wasn't. See what I'm saying? So it was around that time that they changed the thing into women having this. She went from this, man, to this. So I think you can see it, right? You can see it, right? The hair changed color. If I see a white chick with that shit, boy, I'm looking at it like, okay, you already look like an enemy. But again, the fun part is she's not really my enemy. She's the enemy of white men. That's good. It's the black females. Those are the ones that I'm looking out for. The black feminist females, because they hate them there for so-called black men. Okay, but that's another story. I'm talking too much right about now. So I think I'm gonna leave it. So I just learned a few things from that. I wanted to watch it. Maybe I'll watch it another time. I don't know if I could stomach it because, you know, they're gonna fight against men. I don't want this shit. Yeah. I love it when they fight Esau. So that's good. But I don't want to see a sodomite in front of me. It don't matter if it's male, female. If it's a male, I'm not even talking about it. But a female, I could look, whatever. But yeah. But that's what Esau does, man. He's setting you up against the opposite sex. He does it. He's a devil, so he does that. And he wants to also diminish the population numbers by also making the food more expensive, water, housing, so that basically you're gonna just die off. That's what he wants, and he wants you to be involuntary sexual people. So you have people on the planet Earth, they want to have sex, but they can't. It's funny as hell. And then you have other people that make themselves into eunuchs. 3 eunuchs. The one castrated by birth. Born messed up by birth. The one castrated by man. And the one that made himself into a eunuch, which is, he can still function. He can get women pregnant, but he doesn't have sex. That's Paul's status, so I like that. But you have other people that do it too, but that's his mission. Esau wants people to not have children. He wants it. He wants you to be, but those people are involuntarily not sexually active. I forgot the word. It's incel, but it's involuntary celibate or something like that. Yeah, involuntary celibate, something like that. But they're involuntary not having sex. It's kind of funny. You want it, but you can't have it. That's fucked up. But yeah, but then you have the other one that you can have it, but you don't want it. Look, all I need to do is just lie to bitches. They're stupid. I could just talk the panties off for the girls, but I'm not doing that. And second of all, it's somebody's daughter, like somebody's Jacob descendant daughter. I don't want to do that shit. I'm looking at it like, nah, it's kind of silly. You don't have a word for that in the English, actually. I think it is actually. See that? Yeah, but this one is a this word. Pathetic is actually like, he's pathetic. Not that one, but I don't mean it like that. As pathetic as in, you could say sad. That's better. This is not a good explanation. The Dutch has it better. Like, this is zielig. This means like you're compassionate toward that person. This means like, fuck him. Like, it's pathetic, you know? But this means like, oh, that's so sad. Basically, but it's not sad. It's not sad. It's not sad. Sad is something else. Like an it's not sad, right? Yeah, but that's not what it is. This is a different word. This is a different word. They don't have that word, but this one would be more fitting, I should say. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, that's how I look at them. Like, it's yeah, I don't want to say pathetic, but yeah, it's kind of pathetic for them. No, see, it still doesn't sound. It sounds like I'm dissing them. It's more sad, but I'm not sad for them. I just don't want to do it. I got another one. I heard this from a movie. Don't be cruel to stupid animals. I remember this movie. Mom. Serial Mom. Oh, yeah, Serial Mom, I think. I think it was this. Don't be cruel to stupid animals. That's what she said. I think it's her, or I'm not sure actually if it's this one. Huh? Don't be. Yeah. Well, she never used the phrase exactly. Don't be cruel to stupid animals. Then it wasn't this one. Then it was the other one with. Oh boy, Water Boy. I think it was this one. Because he was a mama's boy too. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I've seen so many movies, man. But like I said, I love that quote. Don't be cruel to stupid animals. Meaning they can't help themselves, man. Sometimes when you look at these women, you be like, I can take advantage of you. But I don't think it's good. I don't think it's a good idea. I know it's not good, so I know it's not good. If you see, if you see, right. Yeah, I have to make sure you don't see no nudity, because you will. But I blocked it anyway. I put the 18 years, but still sometimes it passes through it. But anyway, it goes through the blockage of the 18 years old, and then you will see just woozy. It's gonna block it out. But yeah, this, like, if you see this, you'd be like, oh man, you look good. Maybe you like skinny thicks, skinny legs, or maybe like a little bit fuller. Maybe you like that one. But yeah, the point is, when you see this, you might be looking at it like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. But what if that was your mother? What if that was your sister? What if that was your daughter? You wouldn't like it then, would you? No. A normal person wouldn't like that. Why? Because in his heart of hearts, dumb fuck, he knows that is not right. It's not good for her to be walking around like that. You know it ain't good, but you don't care because you're not connected to it, and it's just a fuck toy for you. Once that fuck toy becomes your wife, you're gonna want to tell her like, why you dressed like that? You don't need to do that. Why you got that on? He trying to control me. Then that one comes out. So, but in overall, as a man, that this is not good. You know that damn well. You don't need to be told. They don't know it, because don't be cruel to don't be cruel to stupid animals. They don't know better, boy. And the ones that do, the women that do, well, you're not that stupid animal that I'm referring to. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I talked too much, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I have anything here left over. I don't think I have anything left over. What is this one? Oh yeah, that one. Nope. So yeah, there you have it. You have two different pledges. You have the one that is you have the one that is a solemn promise, which is basically swear. I pledge allegiance, like in America, they pledge allegiance. Oh boy, you shouldn't do that. You pledge allegiance to them, okay? Or you might have gang members that pledge allegiance to their gang. Yeah, you screwed up. Because you swearing, basically, right? That's a swear. You are not allowed to do that one. And this one, you are not allowed to do. What? Sorry? This one. There's rules to this type of pledging. You give it for a security. Like, for example, you owe him. You owe me money. Well, not me. A person. They owe money. Okay. Then that person comes and takes your stuff, right? Unlawful stuff, not your shoes, even if you have 50 shoes. If one of them is worth, if you have too much, if one of them is worth a lot of money, take your shoes then. You don't need that. He got other shoes, man. Take that shoe that he ain't wearing it anyway. He got it plastified. Plastificeerd. Eh? Just this one. Like you plastify it. I don't know how you call it. Basically, you put plastic around the paper. You plastify it. I don't know how you say that again. Just this one. Oh, poster. Yeah, this one. You put plastic around it so it doesn't fold and all that nonsense. Basically that. I don't know anymore. Fuck it. Oh shit, I lost what I was saying. Anyway, fuck. Sorry about that, man. Wow. Shit. You know what? I'll leave. You know, I forgot what I wanted to say. You know what? Let me leave it at that, man. The thing is, you have two pledges. You have this one, and then you have the other one. Oh yeah, for security. So, yeah, he put the shoe in plastic anyway, so he's not wearing it. You can take that. You know, if he uses it, then you can't take that. You can't take his car. He needs it. But if he got a Ferrari in his garage, and he has a fan. Where did I put here? And he has a van wherewith he has to work. Well, you take the Ferrari. He doesn't need it. Take that. Take that. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom, man. Oh yeah, two type of resurrections. The one is the resurrection of the after death, which is here in Matthew. No, this one here. Sorry, this one. You have this one in heaven, resurrected in the new spiritual body, up in the third heaven, where you are a spirit. You're just like an angel, right? And then you have the other resurrection, which is the one that's going to be on the planet Earth. You will be risen up again, and then in that one you will be turned into an immortal, and you will have then this. Okay, let me leave it with this one. 1 John 3:1. Behold, what manner of love the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, had bestowed upon us, that we should be called the sons of the Most High, Yahweh. Therefore the world knoweth us not, because it knew him not. The world doesn't know the Most High. Behold, now are we the sons of the Most High, and it doth not yet appear what we shall be. But we know that when he shall appear, Yahushai, we shall be like him, angelic, in the physical form, with the superpower body, with the spiritual power body and mind. For we shall see him as he is. So Lord willing, we're waiting for this one. This resurrection. You know, the other one is when you're dead, and then you rise up again in the spiritual realm as you lay down here in the physical realm. You know, you don't die standing up. You lay down. After death, they might stand you up back again, because I've seen that too. But normally you drop to the floor. You drop to the ground or floor if you are in a house. And that's it. And then you rise back up again in the spiritual realm. 2 Corinthians chapter 5. And then okay, lose from that one. And then the other resurrection is the one of Yahushai. Well, he will raise you. He told the girl, wake up. And then she stood up. That's resurrected. He told the girl, oh, sleep. Spiel, huh? Matthew 9:23. And when Yahushua came into the ruler's house and saw the minstrel and the people making a noise, and the minstrel is what Esau took and made it into slavery thing. Here, this is what the caucus devils did. These were minstrels. But it was actually Jake, but they emulated Jake. And here. This is what they did. This is a minstrel. But the original minstrels were actually Jacob descendants making music, because these filthy apes, they couldn't make music. Everything they heard, they was like, oh, it sounds great, let's emulate it too. But they couldn't, so they did it in mockery. Until a few of them start popping up, starting to have talents and stuff like that. That's because back in the slave days, well, somebody mama got fucked, you know? And then they look caucus. But these are the minstrels that they were playing, emulating. There's another caucus, another Edomite. You know, but like I said, the original minstrels, look, we always had these groups where we would sing, like, for example, the Jackson 5 or something like that. And then they hated it, but they wanted to make music. And then they dressed up like us, and that's how they made music and stuff like that, you know? They did it back then, and they're doing it until this day. So it's in them, and I'm not looking for like, this needs to stop. No. Keep on going, boy, because I have the future. I'm like how you call that thing? I'm like you know, with the glass ball thing, like that person. I can see your future, so I already know what's gonna happen to you. So keep on going. It doesn't matter what you're doing anyway. So, but I want you to keep on going, because Yahweh Ratazah is going to feel my individual anger loose from the anger of the Lord. You know, I want to be angry too. You know, I want to have fun too. So when I'm doing stuff, I'm going to go enjoy it. Because if I'm not angry, I might not enjoy it. Like that little girl that I showed you. Where's that little girl? I think it was here. I'm a strong black woman. Yeah, I'm not thinking of stuff. But I remember that female that, because I saw her face, that was actively blocking the movie named Born. Shit, I always forget this name, man. The movie's name. American. Wow. Born Again something? That. Birth of a Nation in 2016, yeah. I still can't remember this movie. It's very hard. I don't know why. This word. I can't. No, I can't remember it. But Feminist. They had protests and stuff. I'm like, what? That makes no sense, man. You had a lot. You had probably it's not gonna show it, but you had interviews. Oh damn it! Can't find it then. Stop trying to shame black people into seeing Birth of a Nation, because that's what these black females were doing. But who was spearheading it? Esau. He was behind the funding because he got the fucking money. He can push them forward, man. So their faces was all over the place. And I saw them. I said, what the fuck? What are you doing? Yeah, that's what she was doing, man. That's what they were doing, because it's not just one. It was always these fat... It was these obese bitch. Boy, it was these women, man. Those types, man. And he had a feel with blue hair also too, man. Some weirdo shit. Piercings and in the nose, ear. Weirdo shit, man. So I saw that, man. I said, what? Why would you do that? I know why. I know exactly why. Anyway. So I'm gonna just leave it at that, man. You know, just remember that these type of females are up on the planet Earth, man. And they was really doing that. They was really doing that, man. Oh yeah, I forgot this too, man. They was talking about that he was a rapist, because I just saw the picture. I saw that picture, man. Where is it? I just I think it was here. I saw it. See? I did see it. I looked at it. I was like, what the fuck is that about? But I forgot. allegations came out while this movie was going out, then they made him into a rapist. All of a sudden, some, I don't know, man, some black ass chick came out. She was in dark skin. I don't mean with dark skin. Some female came out, right? And she talked about that he raped her in 1999 while this movie was in 2016. So they was trying to fight it all mannerism. He raped me, therefore don't go see his movie. Wow. He didn't come out in 2015. He didn't come out in all these other years. He could have came out. You waited from 1999 and then come out and talk about, oh yeah, he raped me. What? Wow. So I saw all that just to fight this movie, and it worked. Because you don't hear this movie. I didn't hear nothing of this movie afterward, man. I didn't hear nothing anymore. You know, they it's like a media blackout came. I'm like, what? Those bitches did that shit. But it's the caucus. I understand that, man. But they helped. They need to be judged for that shit, man. But anyway, so with that, I'm gonna say shalom.